I'm trapped. I can't get out.
Where are you?
I'm stuck in this house. Okay.
Why, they're closing the door on you?
No, you right-click on a villager and like brings you up to that menu. I'm trying to get through those doors and I couldn't. There's just too many villagers.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, for 10 gravel and 1 emerald, this guy will give me 2 flint.
That's a
What
great
a
deal.
mensch!
That is a super deal.
Wow. It would have been so much labor to create those 2 flint from the emerald and the gravel. I could spend all day beating the gravel into the emerald and just get nothing. So,
All right, so what materials do we need? I got stuff that I can bring.
I've got 6 stacks of half slabs in my inventory. And
Oh, we need rails and stuff.
yeah, I figured that I would start working backward from here over the existing rail line network. But we're going to want to enlarge this doorway so that doesn't block it off, because, you know, if I do this here, you know, we've already got that issue. But, ta-da,
Yeah.
you have worked around it.
Simple fix.
Incredible.
I like how I have this incredibly dangerous lava pillar here that's been here since day 1.
I haven't died on that yet, which amazes me. Every time I see it, I think, Hypno, you're going to be the death of me, but then you never are. That's one of the many qualities I find enjoyable about your company. So I'm just going to start back from over here and work in one direction.
Just like that band.
Exactly. You know, it's funny because there's all sorts of places where it's appropriate to just use the words One Direction, and I don't even need to make a joke anymore. People are just like, oh my god, he said One Direction, upvote, I like. And I'm like...
You know, I haven't even heard of this band before you talked about them. Apparently they're supposed to be popular, right? But I don't
they're
know anything.
huge.
I don't know anything about them.
I don't know anything about them either, and I don't want to learn anything about them because I feel like it's a waste of my time. I can make jokes just off of the name. So, anyway, it's funny because one of the coolest things I heard about people doing in relation to this band was Andy Buchanan, the authoress who wrote Gift and Waking Up. I was hanging out with her and her family at Connecticon up in Connecticut, and her daughter was saying that people will post pictures to Instagram of like their One Direction merchandise, and then they will write like 2,000-word One Direction fan fiction.
Wow.
Attached to these Instagram posts. Now, the great thing about Instagram is it only works on the iPhone. There's no web interface for it. So they are not like typing this up in a text editor and copying and pasting. They are sitting there with their iPhones writing these multiple 1,000-word One Direction fan fiction posts.
Oh, wow.
It's just the acme of fangirl/fanboyness, and I love it. It's exciting to me that people get that excited about things, because if they can get that excited about, you know, stuff that is mass-marketed and mass-produced, you know, by big media places, well, you know, I might not have as many fans, but I'm excited by fandom in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good to me to see people excited about things that people make.
That is true. I can't really get to you without a minecart with the way this tunnel's set up. Actually, this is kind of inconvenient. Because now I can't even get over to my nether wart farm from my side of the tunnel.
Yeah, I realized I have the same problem. I have a thing across from my portal. Do we want to have like an underpass here on your side where we have like a stairwell that goes down like this, and then we go under the tracks to where you are, and then we come back up?
Or maybe...
You see what I mean?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm down here now.
Yay, now I'm not alone.
Yeah, I don't know how to work this. It just seems to me like maybe this track shouldn't go between my 2 portals.
Oh, well...
Yeah, but that kind of defeats the purpose of putting the half slabs up too.
Because then the pigmen the pigmen find a way.
I almost feel like maybe I should rearrange my setup.
Wait, no, I just did this incredibly stupidly. You saw how I just went under the track?
Mm-hmm.
That's the wrong answer. The right answer is this.
Make the track go above?
You just walk above the track. See? Look at how easy that is. You just add a step, then you run over the slabs and you're up here.
I still almost feel like my little tunnel between my two portals have now turned into like just a rail line, which is fine by me. I mean, I've been meaning to set up like a proper nether base and stuff like that, so I can probably just move my stuff
Well,
and make this work.
or alternately, yeah, you could have your base be this entire. You see this wall here that I'm about to dig into? Like,
Yeah.
you could dig out this area, like, all along the track and have your nether base be, like, between the two portals and have the rail line be, like, just on the fringe of it.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
And so you could glass in the wall here so you can see the rail line from your base and see your base from the rail line, so it's something cool for people to go past in the carts.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably just make some kind of a quick little tunnel between the two portals or something.
Yeah. Well, if we widen the tunnel too, if we make it, now that we have these slabs in the middle, we can make this a 5x5 and not have to worry about ghasts.
Oh, that's true.
So we could just
Yes.
widen this entire side over here.
Oh, you know another thing that I've seen before, or actually I did that on different servers, putting jack-o'-lanterns in the ceiling. It matches really well with the netherrack look. So you don't have to have torches on the side.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just a thought, anyway.
Yeah, I've
It
got
doesn't need to
no
be done right
argument
now.
against that. Anyway, I was saying if I add these little corner pieces here, that way it's easy to get up or down, like if you need to cross the rail line. So you just hop up here, and then you're, hey, look at me, I'm hanging out with this lava picture. Get a picture of me with the lava pillar. Yeah, that sort of thing. And same thing right here. Just so
Okay,
if
yeah,
people are
yeah.
on foot, they're not in, horrible
They don't
trouble.
get trapped.
Yeah, I mean, it's Minecraft. You can place or break a block, but it's better to not have to. Whoa. Sorry.
Hey, you're in a hole.
I'm in a whole mess of trouble. Ah!
Hey, you're in a hole again.
Seems to be some sort of recurring theme.
I think I'm doing this wrong already.
Yeah,
so
you want to do...
Every other?
No, you just want to do them like that.
I feel like this tunnel, or I got the track in the wrong spot.
Well, the issue is that you're going to have to extend it an additional one for the gold rails, because the gold rails can't curve. And so if it's off-center to the left or to the right at one point, well, then you use the gold rail at the point that you would have that, and then you move it to the opposite side. So it's never going to be perfectly centered because of the gold rails.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. So this one we could have the gold rail.
Yeah.
We need to go this way then.
And now I think that I need to be sure to get both parts of this. And we might have to widen the tunnel some now that we're going to have these half slabs in here too.
Yeah, I agree.
So we can mess with that though once. Yeah, okay, that definitely eats that entire space here. Yeah, the pedestrian route for this might just have to be running on top of the slabs, if that makes any sense. And
I mean, we
just-
can always rearrange this too.
Yeah, because if we just slab the entire thing here, though, and just tell people to run across the top, like we just have a little ladder at the beginning.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So that way, it's essentially to them like they're running on a paved street.
Oh, so this like will then kind of become a subway then.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah,
in a
so
sense.
you see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of paving the entire surface here.
Oh, I'm not looking at you, but I
Okay.
understand what you're saying.
You know, I'm actually thinking maybe we should just put the half slabs... Do the half slabs 3 wide the whole way.
3 wide the whole way.
Because, like, this looks just way better when it fills the corridor here on the diagonal. And there's no reason it wouldn't necessarily look as good. Now, the thing is, our portals are a little bit lower than that. But, I mean, that's not the end of the world to have to jump down into or toward the portal or to have a step there where the portals are. Or, actually, your portal that faces the tracks, you could even have a entrance, like, behind the portal and you walk around it or something.
Well, that's not a bad idea. I think I got everything I need.
So yeah, because I mean, I've still got some. Let's see, I've still got 2 stacks of the 4x4 stones left. So that means that we could definitely get a good amount of that slabbed in. And so that way it's just consistently paved. If you want to walk it, it's paved the whole way. You don't have to worry about going up and over the tracks. You don't have to worry about any of this other stuff. And it just looks classier with the nice pavement.
So I'm kind of digging this out so I can walk along the tracks here.
Are you digging out the pavement I'm putting down? Or are you digging out the netherrack along the sides?
I'm digging out the cobblestones you have like above the half slabs.
Cobblestone above the half slabs. That
So
might
I
have been
can
right
walk.
at the entrance.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. That was just
It's just too low.
that was just a temporary measure initially. Yeah, the stairs are going to be interesting. We're going to have to figure out something with that, but Isama's going to
wow.
get back here and just be like, I don't know what this is.
How?
Blowing it up.
She's gonna be like, forget it. I'm just gonna go around. That makes sense. Yeah, because creepers really can do a lot of damage and really mess things up. The wrong spot. Why is there fire here?
I don't know what situation Sean V. Martin is in where he just ran into a random furnace in the middle of the ocean, but it amuses
Wait, what?
me. Sean V. Martin just said, thanks, random furnace in the middle of the ocean. So I don't know if that was sarcasm or if he just, he might have just made an ender portal, popped out somewhere that there was already a furnace and been like, what the heck?
That's pretty funny.
Yep.
There's like just random fire here. I don't understand that.
Random fire, like, on the rails?
No, like underneath this walkway. Well, where the rail runs.
Oh, it's
I
probably
just- I
because
just
gas
put it out.
shot underneath or something at some point. This is a very ghastly area, if you haven't figured. Because with everybody hanging out at the spawn all the time, they just, spawn.
I love how it's two full stone bricks or stone blocks to make a button.
Well, it's like any technology. You have to start off big and then work your way to miniaturization.
But if you think about the size of one of those blocks and the size of this button, you'd get like maybe 100 out of two of them.
Well, it's a wasteful process, but like any process, it'll be refined over time. The more we practice, the less stone that it'll eventually take,
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and make a toothpick out of this entire redwood.
Yep, and that's why we don't have redwood trees anymore. We should have practiced toothpicks on something else like yew or, I don't know, Kaya. Well, no, Kayas are pretty much extinct too now. But,
I'm going to come down the rail line, see if this thing works. And I think I already failed. I think there needs to be more powered rail here.
when you start off, yeah, you need kind of 2 or 3 to get you going initially to build your inertia.
Yay! Watch out, I'm right behind you.
I'm kind of hiding off to the side. Are you coming through?
I'm coming through.
Well,
Ooh,
that
you
way-
can't see the half slabs.
Yeah, that's part of the trick of it. So you'll still be able to see the mushrooms when you're in here.
That's kind of cool. Oh, I missed that lever. And I got stuck for some reason.
Make sure not to suffocate.
What the? Oh, that powered rail isn't powered. That's what's wrong. How did that happen?
Because you didn't power it? That would be my guess.
Why you gotta be like that?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you had gotten the chance to mess around with Cluster Chunk at all. I know you were
Nope.
busy the other day when we were playing, but if you get the chance, it's actually really fun. I was kind of dubious because Minecraft PvP maps are either like really good or really not. Although it's made by 3-2 who did Final Fantasy, so I mean that works in his favor up front. But yeah, it's actually really good. And as you were saying, you like the PvP element. I think you'd enjoy it quite a bit.
Hey, I keep hearing things about it, but I haven't seen anything about that map yet.
Yeah. Also, Walls 2 is out. Have you played Walls 2 at all?
No, but I keep getting people requesting me to playing it. Like a lot of people.
It's like viewers are saying, "Oh, you should play this and record it," or like other people like Isima's like, "Hey, we're playing Walls 2. You should come play."
No, like viewers want me to play it.
Yeah, I tried that for the first time on Saturday too, or it was Friday, with the same group of people I played Cluster Chunk, and it actually was really fun. A lot better. The biggest improvement on Walls 1 is that instead of the walls being like directly adjacent to each other, so you know how it was like a plus sign in Walls 1?
Right, 4 quadrants. Sure.
Yeah. Now the 4 quadrants are like essentially moved apart from each other a bit diagonally, so the walls are just 4 L shapes, and then there's an interior plus sign and there's chests in the interior plus sign that you can't get to until the walls come down.
Huh.
And so everybody has to rush the middle to try and get the cool stuff out of those chests rather
So
than
it's
turtling.
almost... Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. It's almost like Hunger Game-esque, then.
Kind of, except you have the 15-minute setup time still before the walls come down. And so it's one of those things, too, where it's like, well, you know, you can run... You have your choice of running in one of two directions. Like, you can go to the left of your quadrant or to the right of your quadrant, you know, or clockwise or counterclockwise.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So, you know, you're not guaranteed to run into anybody. Whereas in Hunger Games, everybody literally runs for the absolute middle, you know. Sorry, what was the next question? It was something about the power of love?
Oh, no, I think somebody in the chat was just asking me if I love them.
Oh. Well, as a friend, of course, but...
I love all of my viewers equally.
Just like God or a parent. But not at all like a spouse or lover.
Okay.
We keep relationships appropriate here.
No, the camera in Minecraft just decided to turn like 90 degrees to the right or left.
Your head's just gonna start spinning around, and then I'll have to do an exorcism again.
Yeah, it's just like you did one the other day.
Yeah, the only time I've had to try to in any way seal any sort of spirit, ghost, cadaver, etc., like, there was no real result, and so I kind of hope it worked, but, like, who knows? You know, the thing might come back 50 years from now, and then I'm just, you know, there's nothing I could have done. Ghosts are funny, you know, like that.
Yeah, I just don't deal with those kinds of things.
I normally wouldn't either. This was not a situation where I was like, oh, hey, let's accidentally, potentially unleash an ancient evil upon the world. But, like, we were just like, this is a situation where we may have just accidentally unleashed an ancient evil upon the world.
And I'm gonna hit you, I think.
Are you invisible?
No, I'm here.
Oh, that's neat.
Not...
The cart didn't render you, and so it just looked like there was a cart just flying at me.
Oh, right. Yeah, I heard there's some kind of bug, like, wherever you get into a boat or a minecart, like, if you leave that loaded chunk, or the chunk unloads, like, the game stops showing your character.
Uh-oh. Okay, so this pig man is just gonna be in here until he despawns. But he's not on top of the rail, so it's not a problem.
It's a perfect pigman trap.
Yes. Like, I could go punch him, but then all of the other ones would get mad, so I'm just not gonna do it.
Okay, yeah, so you can get up here and walk. That makes sense.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. And so then this is just the walkway here. And so we just essentially have the half slabs on both sides of the rail the whole way through. So if you didn't know better, you wouldn't know there was a rail line even underneath you.
Mm-hmm. That'd be funny, though, if you're on top of this and somebody takes the rail line, you'll just see, like, their head sticking through.
Although, not if they unload the chunk that they started in.
That's true, that's true.
So, hey, Minecraft, your glitches have magically saved us.
So there's one powered rail somewhere along this that I didn't hide the lever, and I don't know where it is.
Yeah, that's not the end of the world, though.
I know, but it's one of those things that's going to drive me insane.
Better you than me. I think one of my favorite things about playing Minecraft is that I'm not OCD, and it's really funny to me watching all the comments on stuff when I'm, like, not exactly, you know, spot on with something.
I loved it. Like, there was about a month ago, I was using my shovel to break wood because it was an efficiency 4 or something like that. Perfect for breaking wood. Like, it would break it just as fast as, like, my efficiency 4 axe, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there using it for all these things, and there's all these OCD people in the comments like, stop using your shovel to break wood, use the correct tools, and all this stuff. It was just... So at that point, I was just purposely using it on wood wherever I could just to piss them off.
Oh, yeah.
Or just to get their OCD itching.
Yeah, in my seed review for pumpkin seeds, when I broke the obsidian with it, everybody's like, no, that's not what you want to break obsidian with. Took 4.5 minutes.
Wow.
It's just 4.5 minutes of me monologuing about how I think Seth Bling probably would have used a different tool for this, But you know what? We're not here to evaluate different tools. We're here to evaluate the pumpkin seed on its own merits. And while asking yourself, what would Seth Bling do, is a great life philosophy. As a creative philosophy, you need to ask, what would you do? Not like Mark Summers, where he's going to dump the slime on you, but, and just kind of going on, that sort of thing.
That's hilarious.
I'm really practiced at monologuing. I might not be good at it, but I'm practiced. Okay, so I'm going to have to break this up here, actually, to make this work.
I almost feel like this tunnel here should be 5 wide, not 3 wide.
Now, the big problem with that is that we don't have the materials. Like, we might want to, because if we punch a hole in it, you'll notice this is 1 thick.
Yeah, I know I built it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a problem.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
So it might be easier to run along the outside and to build the new wall on the outside.
Oh, I see. Yeah, double it up from the outside and then come through and tear it apart.
Yeah, because if we try and dig it out first, then the whole thing will be exposed. Yeah.
You are very wise.
So
somebody wants me to prank Joe. I think he's already back. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that would be pretty difficult to do in the time allotted.
What are your frames? Hypno. What does that mean? What are your frames? Do you know what that means, Joe?
That might be like on your glasses. What kind of frames do you use? Like, personally, I use the 5279 series from C. It's spelled S-E-E. It's kind of a more glamorous, hip glasses shop. I used to just buy normal frames, but I found that they don't make I like having big hair, and having like thicker frames works better with the big hair. And it also makes me more recognizable in the distance, draws attention to my eyes better. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
When I first bought...
I really don't...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
When I first bought these, everybody's like, Joe, you don't need Tina Fey glasses. And I'm like, well, I still think they're cool, and they've actually come into style more since then, so I consider that a win.
Yeah, I don't know what style frames that I wear for my glasses.
Now, the joke here is he was actually asking frames per second do you get, and I've just been messing with him. Although all of everything I just said was true. I'm pretty sure he was actually asking your FPS.
I will put some levels on this because I have extras.
Oops. Don't want to enchant the netherrack.
Enchanted netherrack might be good. Ooh, this is a good one. I'm breaking 2, efficiency 2. There you go.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I've got efficiency 1 on this other one. I mean, 2 iron picks should hold me over for the duration here.
Well, I made 3, so you're going to have 3.
Okay, well, I don't want to be greedy with all your iron.
There's an efficiency 2. Well, I gave Cube Hamster like a stack of iron blocks the other day.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to trap you inside. Is there a button in there in emergencies?
No. Nope. I should probably put one in there, though.
Well, yeah. I'm glad that I stayed and didn't just run off. I've got your iron picks!
Oh, a little slime. Die.
Oh, this is new over here.
Yeah.
This little grassway, greenway thing?
Yeah, I had this, this was my last video where I made it all like this. It was, completely squared off, and then I roughed up the walls a bit. I was thinking, you've played Waking Up.
Yeah.
So, like Grove of Shrooms, you know how you got, like, that kind of a cave area, a bunch of vines and stuff around? I kind of think I might be doing that, and underneath this walkway is going to be, like, water and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Add some glowstone along the ceiling and like, upper corners.
Exactly. Yeah, all hidden lighting and things like that. And then at the very end of this path is going to be the Victory Monument for Generic B's base.
Oh, very classy. I like it. I'm guessing there's nothing over there to look at, and I'm just wasting my time. Whoa, gonna jump to my death if I'm not careful.
Yeah, there's nothing here yet. I still got to work on this a bit.
No, it's a good start, though. Hopefully this new railcart thing, once we figure out how to do, like, railcart stops along the way, like...
yeah, I've seen those intersections before, but I've never, I don't do enough minecart stuff.
Yeah, I don't either. And so, I know there's ways that we could add redstone, signals along the way here so that I could set it to automatically stop me by, turning off the redstone, cart speeder upper. what do you call that? The gold and the redstone and the cart fastness happening.
Oh, the powered rail?
The powered rail, yes! Teamwork!
Fastness.
Okay,
that's
yeah.
Awesome.
So essentially I could set up a redstone button way back at my base that turns off your powered rail so that when I get here, I'll stop. Or we
Well, I
could...
think probably what we'd want to do is just have probably just an intersection where you just stop there automatically, just hit the button to continue going. I would think. I don't know.
That's a way better system. Yes, let's do that. That's not sarcasm. That's me being amazed at how stupid I am. Sorry.
I said, I've never done these minecart things before. Well,
Yeah.
I've done them in the past, but not anytime soon, recently.
Do we want
I've
to dig
seen
out
those
behind
before,
this?
though.
Oh, sorry.
Well, like I said, I might move this portal just a few blocks out of the way, so like there might be a wall or something. Do we want to move right now, or
I don't know. We
is it
could.
better?
I'm just trying to figure out the best use of our time here.
I don't have a flint and steel on me.
Oh, yeah, then that's probably... Oh, I've got one here. Have it. You've been so generous with your iron. I'm happy to give you 1 iron in reply.
What is behind this thing anyway?
Looks like just netherrack.
Ooh, nice.
What?
Something new and different.
Oh, wait, is that my little emergency tunnel? No.
Emergency tunnel.
Yeah, I had gotten lost at one point, and I had built a tunnel trying to find my way back. And so occasionally I'll run into it because it's all over the map.
Okay.
It's just like this, and there's like cobblestone bridges and stuff in these random places, and and I'll find them sometimes, and I'll be like, "How did I get over there?" Oh yeah, that was that day.
Just what you were saying there, kind of. I was thinking in my head like an emergency tunnel that went all over the place, like you were circling around, looping back on yourself, like, "Oh, I found my tunnel again." Like,
it was one of those things where I was like, "There's got to be a way back." But that was before I got all this built. I was like trying to get. I couldn't get from spawn to my base easily without getting lost. Yeah, the reason I suggested cilantro come out this way is because I knew that there was nothing past my base. And I knew that there was a huge ocean, so nobody was going to run into him heading that way.
yeah, he went out far. He's like at what, 10,000 or 20,000 blocks out or something.
Yeah, we weren't trying to go that far. That was just where we got to the first place that wasn't ocean.
Oh, were you guys making that tunnel and then setting up portals and going through?
Yeah, exactly. Because we didn't know where we were gonna. We didn't pull up the seed of the map or anything. Because I know Isima has done that, where he'll like pull up the seed and be like, "Oh, let me find somewhere I want to go," and then I'll set up a portal there.
You know, one of the funniest things I've seen here with this lava pillar is these zombie pigmen will just swim in it and then they'll just start floating up it. I've seen that happen a few times.
That's cool. I haven't seen that happen.
Yeah. It's not happening right now, but it is pretty funny.
But we can dream.
Oh, I can't wait until zombie pigmen just go through the portal and end up on the other side in 1.4.
I've had a few of them come out of the portal just at the spawn on the server here because my house is so close to the portal that it's active while I'm like in there working on stuff.
Right.
And so they'll just pop out occasionally, and I'll start hearing this grunting noise and be like, "That sounds really familiar, but I can't place it." And of course, I can't place it because I'm not used to hearing it in the overworld. But
So I think what I want to try to do. Whoops, not that. Just do something like this. And then not that. Yeah, I think that'll work fine.
oh yeah, and then you can go back 2 blocks that way and do the same thing. Let me see if I can tell where you got the taller ones. Of course I can't. Whoops.
Oh, you're using the solid blocks there.
Yeah, I thought you were using solid blocks on the, Do those look different from the half ones?
Nope, there's just less resources, I guess.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I like this a lot, actually. And then we could raise the ceiling right here a little bit, too, even. Like, for this arced area here.
Yeah.
Because gas can't spawn on half slabs anyway. So having a little bit of a higher ceiling wouldn't be too much of a risk, I don't think. Right?
Well, this is this 2 tall or is this 3 tall?
This
it
is
1.5?
2.5 tall.
2.5.
So if we add another 2, that's still 4.5, not 5.
Right. Well, being that this is half slab anyway, it wouldn't matter because gas wouldn't be able to spawn.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to raise the roof some? And that could actually be neat to have kind of a nether brick arch kind of up across here.
Oh, that's getting a little fancy for me.
Oh, is it? Is that too fancy for Hypnotized?
It might be. I'm not a builder. People are confused about that.
Well, that's why I'm here, because I'm not a builder too, but I have no idea of my own limitations. Yeah, now my area over here is just a total train wreck, because it was never intended to be a train line. Or, I mean, I kind of knew that eventually one day I'd want to build one, but in the short term I was just thinking like, oh, dang it, I fell in a pit. I dug a bunch of these pigman trap pits, where if you dig them too deep, they'll jump in, but they won't jump back out.
Ah, right.
Which they almost are never inside of. They're always standing around them, and I'm just like, why did I waste my time?
It's more like a Joe Hills trap.
It is. There's another one right here that I very nearly stepped into.
Yeah, so I could dig the ceiling higher, but I really don't want to waste my diamond pick to do that.
Do you want one of these iron picks back?
How are you doing on them?
I've used one, and I'm just barely started on the second. So, I mean, I'll give you one of them back, and then we're set.
That should be fine.
Cool. Here is the one I am not using, the efficiency 2.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'll take a diamond pick that you don't want to waste. I will not waste that diamond pick, I can assure you.
I don't know how that popped out of my inventory. I'd moved it, and then I don't know. I guess the game just didn't update.
Yeah, inventory lag.
So you're going one more taller on the ceiling?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking 1 more or 2 more, depending on what you thought looked better. Because it's your, that part is, your little area.
Oh, so I should stop going down your area.
No, you can. I was gonna come back and make mine match yours, probably, because I'm pretty easygoing. But I figured I'd give you the decision-making.
I have like a weird experience orb that's kind of like floating around me every once in a while.
Oh, no, that's not real. That's just a sign that you're going slowly insane.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Might need to go get myself checked out.
Mm-hmm. Man, that magma cube really wants to jump down on us.
Let me see if I can kill him.
He just keeps, like, coming toward me, but I keep placing the blocks just in time. Whoops, I'm undoing
now you got
your...
2 small ones on there coming at you, I believe.
Okay. Dang it. Oh, I was gonna say extra blocks out of nowhere. Were you placing those?
Yep.
Okay, good, yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure I didn't click and move my mouse that extensively.
Generally speaking, I'm more of a shy person, I guess.
You're a shy guy?
Generally speaking. Well, ever since I started doing this YouTube thing, I've gotten a lot better about it, but I'm generally kind of a quiet, don't really talk a lot. I don't know. I guess it's different face-to-face than talking to a computer screen.
See, I've actually gotten better at not being obnoxious since I started doing the YouTube thing, because I get so tired of talking all day on YouTube that then when I'm like in a conversation with other people, I'm a better listener now, because I'm like, I'm on break. I'm not talking right now. I'll let him finish his sentence.
See, if I was going to build something like this for myself, that's kind of like what I want to do, is build a separate tunnel, but I would like, dig out the tunnel, make sure there's no air spaces or fire nearby, and then like completely fireproof it, and probably use wood or something, some material that you'd normally never see in another.
Well, I mean, collaboratively though, if you said, hey Joe and Cilantro, since we all use this tunnel, why don't we all fireproof it? I don't think that would be a bad thing. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing a tunnel like this that's fireproofed and full of wood. So let me go ahead and jump in here and press the button and record my way through the tunnel. Wow, this actually looks really neat with the light striation, how it's like dark underneath the half slabs and you can't see the half slabs.
Oh, I didn't even think about
actually
that
is
when I went through
really
it the
cool.
last time.
Yeah, well, it might not have been all the way fully done. For a second, it seems like I'm occasionally starting to suffocate, and then it lags because of the server, and then I'm going fine again. So I go down here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Can't see the slabs at all. Until you come around the corner there, you can kind of see the sides of them.
I just made a minecart. I'm gonna follow behind you.
I mean, this looks pretty good, all things considered. It actually seems even neater because you don't normally see a tunnel this big in the nether because of ghast spawning.
Right. Oh yeah, it does look pretty cool.
And my little area actually still looks a lot like it used to before.
Is that you?
I don't know.
You're just kind of floating in the middle of this tunnel.
Oh,
I just went right through you.
that's weird. Well, now I'm heading out to Cilantro Gamerland. I guess that's the other thing I could theoretically do is keep adding half slabs all the way down. But I don't know. That's outside of the scope of this attempt, I think.
This is really weird going through this half slabs and not seeing them. Like the tunnel looks really empty.
This is immediately going to get adjusted in Minecraft 1.4. Dinner Bone's just going to see this video on my channel and just be like, nope, not allowing that.
Oh, I see you walking towards me now.
Yeah, I don't see you because you're invisible under the minecart, I guess.
Zombie pigman above me.
But yeah, I think this is way better than what we had. I'm pleased with the progress.
Okay, let me take it back. We really need some kind of like a, oh wow. Did I really go this far? Or did I just get turned around? I got turned around. We really need to set up some kind of a station because there's no way to get out like between Cilantro Gamers and
the
another
spawn.
hub.
Yeah. No, I agree. And that's the sort of thing though that I'd be happy experimenting with it now, but we probably wouldn't do too well, and it's already 12:30, so I'm gonna start making stupid mistakes. Considering we don't know how to do it either.
And I just got stuck on a half slab, so I removed it.
Good idea. Oh, you're coming back down? Oh, I should come back down too. Let me do that. Just for funsies.
Yay, funsies.
Yeah, see, I still see you ghosting, I think, where you collided with the half slab initially.
Oh, you see me standing there still?
Yeah, are you still standing there?
No, that's probably right where I got in the minecart or
Oh, interesting.
something. Yeah, because I saw that with boats the other day. I can't remember what we were doing, but we were boating around with three of us. And yeah, there's like a bunch of ghost people just floating out in the middle of the ocean, like where people got in their boats.
That's super creepy.
It
Ghost
is.
ships are already frightening, but that's like extra weird. Now, if the top of my head runs into a zombie pigman, do I get bumped backwards?
I don't think so, because they took away a lot of like the force field collision from
that's
entities.
True. Yeah, which I'm glad of. This tunnel has never been so fast. This is, even with the crazy lag on the server, to my machine and getting all the jumping, the fact that I don't need my hands on the keyboard to move this distance is just wonderful.
Oh, I completely agree.
So yeah, once we get your little station set up, it'll be way more useful for you too.
Because right now it's not much of an improvement.
Yeah, you just ran over my head.
Oh, did I? Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
I hope I didn't mess up your hair.
No, it's okay. Thank you though. I appreciate the concern always.
No problem, man.
Gas tendrils extending through the ceiling always creep me out.
Oh yeah, I see that all the time, like in my tunnel. Like gas spawn on top of the tunnel, and it was only 1 block thick. So I would see like their tentacles or whatever they are.
Yeah. Awesome. So I'm thinking that it might be time to call it a night, having successfully traveled down this tunnel, both atop it and underneath it, in both directions.
Yeah, and I got plenty of work to do to, make my stuff work with this tunnel or rebuild a base or something.
I think it'll be totally doable to get a stop and go button for you there.
Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna actually push my stuff back away from the tunnel a little bit, and do like a separate connection. Like, because I'd like to have like a little mini nether hub thing. Maybe find something between the two portals for a third portal.
Oh,
Like
that
for
makes
some
sense.
to have a new base, yeah. Or maybe even just like set up farms or something in here. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. But
Okay, yeah. So you're thinking about ending? You done?
yeah, I think I'm about done.
Okay.
I may as well say goodbye to your chat. Bye, everybody. Thanks for your questions. Hope you enjoyed watching me, and I'll let you give your actual goodbye to them. But now I'm done talking. So, peace out, Girl Scouts.